Hey friends, I'm Bustani here, back with another episode of the Daily Grind. You already know I'm doing the best I can at pouring you up hot Joe, right? On the daily. Maybe you get to do the thing you love, you do it daily. That song is Hey, 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 I'm on vacation every single day because I love my occupation. Hey, hey, hey. I do get this energy of like getting back to what can be like the things that are natural to you, the things that maybe kind of come second nature, second hand to you. I hear olive, so there could be something significant about maybe that's a name and nickname. Obviously, you have the actual olive. There could be something like that. Um, Something makes me feel like, wow, all these cards fill out hidden talent. Wow, it's a real strong, like, very powerful magnetic energy. This is kind of like, it's not a scene, a visual energy. It's a pull that is felt. Okay. It is felt, it's fire energy this is kind of like what forces someone perhaps to do something. And this is kind of like knowing how to talk to people. So you may find today that you have a unique means of expression, and I definitely feel like this comes by virtue of like studying or paying attention and just knowing how to address people or situations. Like in the workplace, this would be like, it could be like a certain boss that maybe doesn't really take a liking to anyone, but you maybe kind of like pay attention. So you know how to address this particular boss. Okay. It could be a friend, that could anything, but it just feels like there's something today having to do, and this could be two-way, right, where they're expressing, but in a way where because you're paying attention, you it moves you, you can sense or you pick up on perhaps what to do. Look at this unicorn at the top of the day. Unique, that's what you are. Stilettos kicking vintage crystals across the bar. Category sexy, cheer the bar. Alien superstar, whip whip. Something about you. This usually indicates a different authority that you're operating under, a unique authority, which means that whoever's opposite you or whatever's opposite you, I ain't gonna lie, could very well see you as an oddball with the fish. This could certainly be like you go against the grain, you go against the current. Um, it could also be like you value different things. Okay. So you feel maybe an affinity or you feel drawn towards different things. I like this because midday we have young butterfly coming in, right? Going from ether into air energy, transforming what feels like what could be like the messaging is really what I'm getting. Okay. The flow of what could be like communication. Okay. And this could even be like the thoughts flow. So this could certainly be like a way of thinking is what's changing. Okay. We have the deer here, earth energy. I don't know how exactly the deer is coming up. I have to say, someone today is what feels like officially being um, proven innocent. That's going to resonate in some way. And keep in mind, this can be in different scenarios, right? This could be where someone is maybe seeing you as one thing. You don't have, oh, I just heard you don't have control of your mouth. So perhaps that's the case. Maybe someone's seeing you as lacking authority in a certain area. This could, proving innocence could prove their maybe it is their naivete, right? I don't know why. I kind of feel like proving innocence is also like um validating guilt, if you will. But I feel an energy that's like that, where this is kind of like, I feel by the end of the day, someone with, yeah, neutral, someone feels it gives a sense of like someone's feeding something, and whatever it is that they were feeding, they are not feeding it anymore. This is kind of like my innocence, or I didn't know this, so I was giving to this, or I was doing this. But now that I know whatever this is, I'm not doing this anymore. Neutral. That's what it feels like. The unicorn is coming through. And like I said, it just feels like there's this energy that is almost like stall or step back, that something makes me feel like someone's, whatever this is neutralizing the energy. You may even notice at the top of the day that there's some sort of like stall, and you could create it, right? Create the delay. You think about a car parked in neutral, it's not going anywhere. Something makes me feel like there's something that you're doing that is neutralizing something. Either you're not going anywhere, something's not going anywhere. There's something of that nature, okay? Deep down. Somebody's either going to start something new, or spirit is giving them a piece, changing their mind about some sort of new path or direction, and giving, it feels like giving peace, either to go like you need to do something new, or a spirit is giving someone a piece about something new that they're already doing, so that they can change the way that they think about it. Okay. Let's just say though, someone is no longer feeding, changing the thoughts I feel like that they feed, being given a deep sense of peace, and it's changing. I don't know why this feels like someone is, I get the energy of like working through something. Okay. This is like some sort of transition. This can even be like they're not talking to me anymore, right? Um, the conversation has ended, or they're not discussing this anymore. Something has changed. It feels like in the communication or some sort of correspondence that gives someone a piece about what feels like a space where they feel some level of um, what feels like sensitivity. This is kind of like, it feels like situations where there's something you don't know, but you don't know what you don't know. So somebody, yeah, there's a manifest card. That's what, okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. There's a tower. I don't know why this feels like when, I can't say there's anything planned, but this is kind of like someone has what could be like a unique way of planning or doing things. And so they just plan things out in their very own way, right? Which could be like, let me stop, let me wait, it gives the energy of stall, but then what feels like until I have a peace, and there's this communication, or what could be someone observing something that gives them that deep sense of peace. Then it feels as though with the GD card, there is a tower, and whatever this tower is, it feels as though makes manifest what feels like something. This is almost like it gives someone understanding. The tower causes someone to realize what they did not know, to become aware of, or to what could even be to be sensitive. Like whatever this is, it makes something official. Okay. So if someone felt sensitive about something or someone did not know something, whatever is manifesting is hitting, and it's hitting in such a way that makes what feels like official, or what honestly feels like um, it proves again someone's innocence, again someone's, maybe it is naivete. It proves what could very well be someone's ignorance, that they had. This could even be like that they hadn't worked it through or on, or like there's something of that nature. Okay. And let me just say, on the other side of this, it feels as though where there are pure intentions, this is, for some of you, what you're going to see is, if this proves like your innocence, if you will, I feel like this is a manifestation for you. Because if someone maybe thought this could be you were guilty, if someone maybe thought that you were, I'm also picking up this energy of naive. But this making manifest is changing things. And I honestly feel like, how I said, like oddball, I feel like this is, whatever this is proving that you have a gift, or that someone has a gift. Um, Also, this energy that they're showing up, that's what it feels like. This is proving that someone is, that's what it feels like, that they're showing up, that they're what could be even like stepping up. Um, that's what it feels. And it feels as though like someone did not know again, or maybe they were naive, or maybe because this could be like you have a different way of going about it. So someone was not thinking from the same maybe point of view or perspective. There's something of that nature. Okay. And then today, oh, it feels like an energy of like, damn, like Cecilia, yeah, silly of me to think that you do 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 do. Oh, Lord, ooh, I know that I should be searching for more. What could it be I see? What could it be? Oh, love, stop making a fool of me. So perhaps that's the case, okay? And having a very deep sense of peace about what feels like making a change. But I don't feel like this has to be that. It just feels, and this can even be like, I didn't know they were showing me love, right? Um, and like silly of me, right? How let's stop, whatever it is, right? Ignoring the green flags, ignoring the red flags. It feels as in any given situation, it feels as though today there's some sort of, um, communication, or like I said, something comes through, and it speaks to whatever, there to some sort of place, I feel, within a situation, that gives someone a very deep peace about either like, oh, I was so naive, or they're they so naive, uh, to think that, this could be like, to think that I don't know any better, to think that I don't know why it kind of gives like, get away with that. Like, I do get this energy, like I'm so official, I don't use a whistle. So, like, follow, subscribe. Y'all forgive the body. Y'all know I rarely do this. So thank you for grace. Like, follow, subscribe. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.